Okay. D4, and we need to keep in mind, Farhan, I wouldn't say that for now. For now, especially with the batch 5, at the stage at batch 5 is, don't worry about time as per se, more worry about understanding discussion. You see, there is a time to go deep, there is time to go wide. For now, especially in these coaching calls, the purpose is to go deep into the question answers, try to understand the context, try to understand other people's opinion, what they think the question was. Okay. Question for group 4D, I think went with 30 onwards instead of 40. No, 40, 39, 38, that was supposed to be done. Group 7A, group A, D. So we have a difference of opinion. Okay. So I will only solve those questions where we have a difference of opinion, and we will discuss into that question. So the people who were giving the justification that we like better when you solve the question, this was a part 1 that I sent you the breakout room. The part 2 is still here. Now I'm going to solve those questions. It consists of 2 parts, this breakout room activities. Na? So that's why I was saying it to Mohit in the last coaching call. Get me 50 people. Even Mohit, I made it easy for you. Still, we did not get the 50 votes there. Okay. Yeah. Achha, the question. This was a part 1 that I sent you the breakout. Yeah. Okay. What should the project method? Guys, mute yourself, please. A company has a lot of experience with the predictive project. The PMO has been trying to implement iterative tools within framework. Has been asked to use these tools in this, has been asked to use their tools in the current project after successful implementation of iterative tools. The PMO asked the project manager to determine the benefit these tools brought to the project. So guys, before even going to the question, one of the important thing to know is that here we are looking at what are the benefit of these tools, right? The goal is here to look at the benefit of these tools, how we can prove these tools are beneficial. For example, right now I'm wearing it, this thing, for me it is useless. I don't think so it has any kind of benefit. So how we can prove any tool has benefit? That is what the question asks. The first and most important thing when solving the question is, as I have been saying, elimination technique, slow down. The purpose all come down to this thing. Understand the context of the question, what the question is really asking to you. And that is what the question was asking to us. Conduct reviews with the stakeholders to discuss the benefit. A very good option, a very good option. Prepare and submit a report, not at all. Update the communication plan to consider, not at all. Okay. Determine the data to be monitored during the project as well as expected performance targets. Now A and D both look like the right option. Okay. Both look as the right option. Okay. Now let's go with the options one more time. You see, the purpose of the question was to use the tools in the current project, and after successful completion, ask to determine the benefit. The question directly asks what is the benefit of that. Yes, reviewing with the discussed the potential the approach may have to the project, but don't you think determine the data to be monitored during the project as well as the expected performance target will give us that thing? Minatsab, you gave the option A. Why do you think it's A, not D? Minatsab. Okay, you are muted. Okay, Vishali, would you like to tell me? Yeah. Yes, tell me. So what do you why do you think this should be the answer and not this? Can you please point out why you said? Okay.
Can I see the question again?
Yeah, sure. Ji sir, Minath sir, tell me.
Benefit of it. This is like
जी विनाथ सर।
मुझे थोड़ा रिकॉल करेंगे. So this is the like benefit review.
Sir, why not A? Like when we talk to the, why not D? When we monitor the data, we actually get the result that was expected performance target. So why not B? Now my question, okay, B and C is eliminated. Justify only one thing, why not D? Okay, why not D? That's the only thing I have for you. जी विनाथ sir. Okay. I don't think so. You have justification. That's okay. Faisal, you raise your hand. Yes, Faisal, brother. Yes.
Yes, exactly. So Amer, there are two hunch that I have taken from the question. One is basically is a PMO directive. Second thing, they have successful ongoing predictive project. So they already have the data available. Now they are forcing to go to the iterative model. So why D has been potential elimination? Because it is says to determine the data to be monitored during the project. And during the project, you cannot able to determine the potential benefit. It has to be completed and then you can evaluate what is as is and what is to be. So in my feeling, D is not appropriate. A is more closely because then it will have a stakeholder consensus also because of transition from as of now, which is predictive to the HR.
Okay, you have a good point, but I'll come back to you. On car, justify your D answer. Why not A?
So they are asking the benefits. So benefit determine the we can collect the data, then we can say whether it is a beneficial or not.
No, in option A, it is written that to discuss the potential benefit the approach may have. You are directly asking the stakeholders the benefits that it may have asked.
So first we should analyze the internally before directly go with the stakeholder, which is beneficial or not.
Okay, so let me put it this way. You have a project, and in project, we have both options, okay? One is asking the stakeholders and one is looking at the data throughout the project. You will go to which side? Who will tell you the benefit more, data or stakeholders? Both answers, they're so beautiful answers. I know, that's why, guys, I'm not gonna give you any answers here. I want you to think through your mind. Okay, that is the game here. No, it does not matter what answer you give. The most important thing is you understand the context of. Now Onkar is suddenly silent. I understand. I know that. It's okay. It's okay to that. Yes, Rizwan, go ahead.
Can you just go back to the question, please?
Yeah, sure.
So we had a bit of a debate on this, and some of the group went for A and some went for D. I went for D, but the rest of the group, I think, went for A. But we've already said that there's experience of predictive projects. They've implemented the tools previously, and now they've been used to ask the tools in the current project after successful implementation of the iterative tools. So my answer was D, based on the project manager would have the data to be monitored during the project as well as the performance targets. They already know the benefits. That's why they're asking, can you implement this?
No, they don't. I disagree on this part. They don't know the benefit. The purpose of asking the question is the PMO asks the project manager to determine the benefit these tools brought to that, like whether we have benefit of it or not. Okay.
Yeah, but the project manager would have the data.
Do we have do we have the benefit for this or not? That is a real question. Okay. Anyone would like to, I'm not saying your answer is wrong. I'm not saying in any way. Anyone would like to add anything on this question? Would love to know. Yeah, Mohit, go ahead.
Sir, only thing here, it's written in the question, it's a predictive. If we remove that, then maybe the answer one is a more mix, it will be more valuable because iterative here conducting a review to realize means realization can be done in the review. So that predictive and the start of the question makes a thing to go on the determination.
Good point. Very good point. Very good point. I really liked it. But let's listen what Nishit has to say. Yes,
Yep.
Nishit. 38% is okay. Yes, Nishit. Nishit, unmute.
The question is saying that the tools are already been implemented. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Now the PMO wants the project manager to see what benefits they have brought. So after implementation and during implementation, if we monitor the benefits throughout the project and we estimate what are the performance target will give in the future, that is a better option rather than going to stakeholder and discuss with them. We can discuss with stakeholder starting during the project chart or the business plan when we are making it. So I think this is the right answer.
Nishit, tell me this thing. What is the number one criteria whether something is helpful or not?
Stakeholder satisfaction. I do agree with that.
That is the
But-
point. Now, let me just put, now we have debated this question along. Let me just put the context for everyone. I like, Mohit, what you said. The company has experience in the predictive project, but the question does not say that this project is projected. First thing. It says that it has done the predictive project. It does not say that this is a predictive project. First thing. When you are implementing a new tool, it is not predictive anymore. It is hybrid or it is agile. To answer your query. Now let's talk about the tools thing. When you are measuring the benefits, stakeholders are there or something is there. Determine the data to be monitored during the project as well as the expected. Determine the data to be monitored. Look out the data which you are going to monitor. That is what the question is saying. Determine the data to be monitored during, not wait. Minaj, please mute yourself. It's not saying that data, check the data that you have monitored. It is saying determine the data to be monitored. We don't have to monitor anything now. Let me close this question now. Okay. So during the project as well as performance target, we are not looking for the performance target. We are characteristically looking for the benefits. Now, here's a trick of the trade of the question answers in PMP. If a question has a word of that in the question and you are confused with that option, if the same word is in the answer, go for that answer. For example, it has benefit in it, it has benefit in it. This is a trick of the trade. What do we say? Okay. If you are confused and you are lost, this question is really tough. To be very true, this question is really tough. But from A and D, I would go towards A. For all those who pick the answer D because it was written in the Excel file in the PowerPoint, so I told you those answers are wrong. So don't go with that thing. Okay. But this was a very good question. It was a very good question. Okay. Let's go to the next question. Okay. G. Put your answers with the group number. What answers?
Amer sir, we also solved question 38 and 39 as well.
Sir, I'm going to 39. I'm going backward now. So 40, 39, 38, I'm going there. I'm not running away from there. G, 39 question answer, please answer it. And I put in the two groups. What was your answer for this question? 39A. Two groups have given me. There are 10 groups here. Put your group number. 10A. Oh, we have D. Okay. Uday, unmute yourself.
Yes,
Uday,
sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, so let's solve the question. During an ongoing project, a resource asks the project manager about the project purpose and if it is aligned with the organizational strategy. So the question clearly asks organizational strategy.
Yes.
Okay, the question asks organizational strategy. Organizational strategy is primarily defined in two documents: business case and benefit management plan. So what is the option we have here in that option? The answer would be benefit management plan. This was an easy question. Why did you went with the project management plan? Tell me.
Yeah, while doing the RCA, the first thing that we eliminated was the communications management plan. And the next thing is, like, with respect to the entire project as a concern, we went with project management plan. That was.
No, they understand this thing. Please, From the question to question, we will have to go towards, for example, let me ask this question to all of you here. You are working in a project and you want to look at that, how to escalate a problem to a senior. Which plan you will look? A, communication plan, B, project management plan. What will be your answer? Put in the chat box. I'll actually make this question LinkedIn. Although why you are now putting that project management plan is also right, but we need to be specific. And today in this question, we were talking about organizational strategy, how we can link the organizational strategy with it, the business case, the benefit
Business
management plan
case.
have to play. And please understand that. Minhaj, okay, I heard it. Okay, I understand. I will be going backward direction. I did not ask you to do 45. I said 40, 39, 38, 37, go backward. So that's your mistake. I'm not going to solve 41. Okay. I even put it in the chat box, go backward. Acha. So looking into this thing, please understand this thing. At the end of the project, what is the document that will tell us whether our project was successful or not?
Business management plan.
Benefit management plan.
Benefit management plan. Sorry.
After Reyes, there is even a document. Benefit management plan is keep on updating, keep on looking into that. We keep on looking to that thing, that how those things are working on. We are not updating it, Faisal. The option is the updated benefit management plan. Just a way to say that the approved benefit management plan, the relevant benefit management plan. We don't want to look at the previous, the most relevant. It is not saying you update it. It is just saying updated benefit management plan will tell us, current benefit management plan will tell us how this is relevant. Okay, let's do the next question. G, question number 38. Please answers. Why don't I see answers here? 30, now it's coming. 38, B, A, 38, A, B. So we are linked between A and B. Okay, we are linked between A and B. Okay, let's see who would solve with me. B. Okay, Ganesh, unmute yourself. Can you please read the question? Ganesh?
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, senior business what should the project manager, project lead do next? Senior business stakeholder with many years of experience is pressuring an agile team to deliver most of the promised functionality to the customer in 18 months. In the future, has posed to multiple incremental deliverables over the course of 18 months. What should the project manager lead to do next? So work with the agile team to schedule an incremental deliverable to enable the delivery of business value sooner to the customer. Work with the project stakeholder to understand what concerns are while at the same time conveying the benefits of incremental deliverables. Schedule a meeting with the customer to determine their ability to support multiple incremental deliverables. And D would be provide the details of concern to the agile team and adjust their goal and the release plan to confirm their stakeholder request. So we eliminate option D and C here. So we went with option A because we wanted to have the schedule into incremental deliverables so that it delivers to the customer at least minimum viable product.
You see, here the customer is asking you that at the end, give me single delivery. Okay. The promise function in the future as opposed to a multiple. When you deliver the multiple, when you give him MVP, you are actually giving him incremental delivery. So how you can directly go with here without talking to the customer or stakeholder? It's the same thing. Let's say Ganesh is saying me this thing. Okay, I want the delivery to be delivered in this way. Instead of talking to the Ganesh and making sure that he understand, I understand and he understand why I want to give him MVP, I start making MVP. That will just annoy him, don't you think? What was your justification to eliminate option? This question, I don't think so. It should be wrong. Like Abu Bakr and so many Minhaj, so many Ghazi. Ghazi sir, I did not expect this from you. Like such a highly qualified team you have, and you guys put option A. How? Too many cooks boiled the food, destroyed the food. Like your team was.
No,
This was-
actually, this
Minhaj sir,
incremental approach.
Sir, always raise your hand if you want to add something, na? Please. No, not like this. You have option to raise your hands. Na? If 60 people started talking this way, we will not have anything here. Okay. Please go ahead now, but for future, I hope that we can get this. Please go ahead, Natsab.
Actually, that was you can say a little overlooked, but the option was nearest to the agile philosophy. That's why we opted for option A.
No, still you need to talk to customer. We still need to talk to the customer.
That's.
We still need to talk to the customer. We need to, yeah, it's the same thing. I mean, Atsab, you have the problem, and without talking to you, I go and try to solve somebody else's problem. That does not make sense. What do? Yesterday, when you put the pathway videos there, what I did? First of all, I messaged it, then I immediately forwarded you. Did I or not? If I, instead of doing that, I start talking to someone else, that does not make sense now, right? That you are an important stakeholder to me. I want to make sure you become certified. So I need to make sure what are your requirements, right? Why?
Yeah, I think we missed out that stakeholder in that.
Yeah.
Experience stakeholders.
Okay. Nishit, go ahead.
It's
okay, sir.
Nothing, Amer. I just want to say that stakeholders had a special important part, but they cannot pressurize the agile team because agile means incremental.
Yeah, agile means incremental.
Yeah.
But it does not mean.
No, that's why we have to discuss with the stakeholder, ask him why you want to pressurize, and then we should tell him the importance of incremental also.
I should not bend. Okay, so what is the first value of agile, guys? Put in the chat box. First value of agile. Customer collaboration over contract negotiation. You cannot just ignore the customer. Please understand this thing. So it was a straight question. B is the right answer, in my opinion. Acha ji, choose two. Choose two, please. AC. We have A and D. Choose two options. What two actions should the project manager take to prevent the team from being unqualified? During the execution of a project, the project manager noticed that only one team member, one of the technical skills needed to build the product. Okay. Only one team member have. Okay. The project manager is afraid might have a future impact on the quality and schedule because most of the activities will require at least 3 people. So we need to provide the training to those people. Na? What two actions? CD also Ankit is saying. What two actions should the project manager take? Increase the time. I'm gonna eliminate it. Facilitate a training event with an external. Okay, B has nothing to do with that. Somebody put B here or no? C, D. Oh, that's good. Okay, like the simplest thing to solve the question is first eliminate the useless thing. You have less options now. No? Facilitate a training event, external training, not a bad thing, but you have already one person who knows how to do the thing. No? So I would go with that, and we will move forward. Teach the entire team. Why you are going to teach the entire team? C, first of all, the first answer would be C. If the answer was there was no written choose to, the right answer would be C option. Okay, the right answer would be C option. Okay, you cannot teach the skill. You don't have that skills. Now either that pairing is working there, C and A would be the right answer. Okay, A and C would be the right answer. Ji Ali. Raza साहब बताएं.
Sir, we had team consensus we were talking about. A, we eliminated. Why? Because external training, we are, it's going out of the scope. So if since we already have one team member who has this skill, so encourage working in pairs, and that way we can, all the team can learn the skill. So no, one more thing. I want to add, because at least 3 team members requires this skills. Going forward, maybe we are losing any team. So we already have this skill. So that's why we choose this one. But I need your guidance again.
Ali, if this word was not present in this option, I would go for D. Okay. If this word was not present, entire team. So I would go with that option.
Then again, can you explain us external training that this is going out of scope? Then
no, that is not out of scope. Let me put it this way. Or let me put it this way. If we look at the training schedules, and if we need to look, let's go to the question one more time. Maybe I'm wrong. Let's see. Let's go to the question one more time. During the execution, the project manager, only one team member has one of the technical skills. Afraid that may have impact, blah, blah, blah. Will require at least 3 people. What 2 actions? Okay. Now the question does not say that the cost is the problem. The question does not say that is the problem. But the only thing, I really like option D. But the entire team is a problem for me. I don't want the entire team to work into that. Whenever we are training, that is the part of the resource management plan that you put in the resource management plan, that we can get training for there. I mean, in ASAP, the question says 2 answers. And one important thing for your real exam, guys, if the exam says that, you need to select 2 options, unless you select 2 options, for example, you clicked on C, the exam will not let you move forward unless you have selected both options. That is the beauty of the exam. Okay? Yeah. Question to prevent means that you need prior training. Yeah? Nishit, go ahead. What is your justification?
This thing that suppose in question written entire team and team. What is the difference? Because team is a group of people. And
No,
how to differentiate that thing?
When we say entire team, everyone must be trained. When we say team means team members can be there, because of course some will be developers, some will be going a certain skill. When I say entire team, maybe I need to train the quality, procurement team,
Project manager, everything there.
Yeah, everyone. So only for that reason. Otherwise, I really like that. Okay, Ali, let's go to next question now. Somebody has a very beautiful voice in the background. Please mute yourself. It is starting. Yeah. Okay. G. Question number 36. Already we are 20 minutes up, but Moez, we already gave you what you want. We already are up 20 minutes. G guys, what was your answer for this question? Just the knowledge. D, 4, 6, 3. Oh, everyone is D. Anyone who does not have D? Anyone who does not have D? Yeah, I'm happy with that question. Okay, guys, let's send the coaching call here. Now, I have a question. Wednesday will be the coaching call. Next week, Friday will be the coaching call. When do you want the next coaching call to be? Do you want it Monday or Tuesday? Like we can have either Wednesday, Friday, Sunday, or we can have Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday. Let me make a poll of it while you answer it. I like to make a poll of it. The interesting thing is only these people can. How many coaching calls you want? Maybe. Coaching. 3, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday, 4, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday, 4, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday. 4 coaching. The poll is good. I really like. I hope it was easy to make polls, but it is hard here. But let's see. Let's see what are your. I just gave you all the polls. Please give your opinion on the poll. Sir, can we have a quality session video? What do you mean by quality session? It's not that important, yeah. Just understand the quality tool, plan quality, manage quality, control quality. If something is Mohit confusing you, send me the message, I'll make a video. I just bought a new light that is in my background. So I made 7 videos today, so I can make more videos on that. No problem. Okay, 105-minute video. Not an expected vote, what I was expecting. I was expecting something else, but this is interesting. But this is the beauty of the poll. It really comes down. I remember we were having the batch 5 session. Guys, we got polls 59-41 or 51-49%. That was so beautiful. It was so beautiful. Like it was interesting. I hope you were not expecting. Nah, that's that I just put it at least to get 1 vote on that, but I did not get that. Guys, still 10 people did not vote here. Vote it here. I want to end the vote. Please vote. They say that I was not expecting that. Maybe 1 or 2 vote just to tease me, but I was not expecting much from there. Still 7 people did not vote. We are not voting to select President Biden or Trump. We are just asking coaching call. Vote it here. No option for vote. Nashid, everyone has an option. I received 48 option. Okay. Okay, guys, I'm ending the vote. I gave you 2 minutes already. So this is the poll result. So we will follow this thing. Everyone can see Wednesday, Friday, Sunday. 44% people said Wednesday, Friday, Sunday. 29% people said Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday. 27% people said that. So this is what it is. Okay. Now, don't ask me what is the coaching call schedule. This is in front of you. Wednesday, Friday, Sunday, we will have the coaching calls. With that, thank you very much. And see you on Wednesday. Okay, guys, please complete your assignment. And by the way, I made a LinkedIn post. Do like that post in which I am sitting, and I did ask the follow-up post. If you don't have that, put something on comment on that post that you did follow with me or not. Please do that. Thank you very much. See you. Bye-bye. Answering to the rest of questions, next coaching calls. Bye-bye. Nishad, you have something?
Yeah, one doubt I have.
Tell me.
There was the first question where we got confused. So you told us when we are confused, we should see the word that benefits, and the answer matching the word, we should take that one. So this happens.
This is the trick of trade, and that questions like this is those questions where you are extremely confused. You cannot get back to that question, and you need to look into that. In those type of question, we can go for these things.
Yeah.
Okay. Only those. Not every. Don't try.
Not all.
Yeah. Somebody asked me yesterday, can you give me a file where it is written, if this happened, this will be the answer. If this happened, and I was smiling, and then I told, I don't know him or her. I told that if that is the easy, then PMP will become so easy. Okay. I try to make as much easy as possible, but I haven't reached that level. But maybe one day. Ji, Mohit.
Sir, in the same question, it was also written before the benefit. It's a determine. So determine was in the option 4. So it will be
I-
difficult to
Let's
That
leave
was
that
not
identify
controlled.
things.
Let's leave that question. Let's